We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today is the final Sunday of the regular season, week 18. We had a couple games last night that we can talk about in a second here. But a lot of playoff implications on the line today. Last wild card spots, seedings, things along those lines. But before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slate, by the way, we are talking hockey and basketball as well. Those are after the NFL slate. This will be a longer show. All right. Going over yesterday, what went right, what went wrong in the world of sports betting. This is pretty simple. What went wrong was college basketball. What went right for me was hockey. And this last night was a prime reason why I love the way my unit system works. Because in college basketball, we went 5-16. Tim will go over that. I only was down 5.04 units, though, because my unit sizes are 0.4 units for college basketball, and they're a full unit for hockey, 0.6 for NBA, 0.7 for NFL. The NBA went 0-2 for me, so basketball was not my friend yesterday. Down 1.32 units or 2.2 units if you bet 1 unit each on the basketball. And the NFL went 0-2 in the NBA, lost with Dallas, New Orleans under 226, and the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors lose by 15 at home. So that's just great. And in the NFL, went 3-3, up 0.76 units. Raiders plus 7.5 was a loser, and the a third of a unit sprinkle on the money line was a loser, but the under 52.5 came through. Titans plus 7 was a winner. I almost had it all last night. If that wasn't a fumble return touchdown, I could have had the Titans plus 7 outright and the under as well. Plus 240 outright. Titans was a loser. That was a tough break there. I was really hoping that would swing my way. Titans under 40 was a winner. So 3-3 up 0.76 units or a little over a unit. If you guys bet 1 unit per NFL play, that's just calculating the 0.7 per unit here. And in the NHL went 6-2, should have gone 7-1. The Rangers blew a 2-goal lead. My bad. I should have gone 6-2 because we'll get into the last game of the slate there.
Oh, yeah.
Rangers team total over 2.5 was a winner. And the next plays, I apologize on the YouTube side of this because I only put it up on my Twitter. Guys, follow me on Twitter. I post all my plays on Twitter. Because if you follow me on Twitter, you guys would have gotten Columbus Blue Jackets team total over 2.5 at plus 110, which was a winner, and Columbus Blue Jackets money line at plus 293, which was a winner. You would have gotten both those if you follow me on Twitter. The Detroit-Toronto under 6.5 was a winner. I almost took the team total under 4.5, laying $1.75 with the Leafs. That would have hit as well. Oh, well. Blues team total over 3.5 was a winner. They lost the game outright, and they played it again today. The Senators' money line was truly my only bad loser. They lost 8-4. They gave me hope. It was down 3-1. They tied it, and then they forgot that they had to play hockey after tying up the game. And then the Avalanche. That was a great game. I one person in one of my group chats was like, all right, I need a live bet. I went, all right, Avalanche, money line, plus 825 live heading into the third period. I didn't bet the plus 825. I took the live plus 2.5 because what I saw through that game a little bit was the Avalanche were controlling the play. They were out playing. They were out shooting the Edmonton Oilers those first 2 periods, and eventually something was going to break through, and they finally did. So the Avalanche was a winner, that was a big win. That was a big 2 points because I need every point I can from the Avalanche because I took them to win the Central at plus 400, and I'm close to taking the Flames to win the Pacific as well. I think that may be a move I move on sometime today. It's the Flames to win the Pacific because Vegas is banged up, and I don't trust anybody else in the Pacific Division. I could see the Flames turning it around. They just needed some time. So that's something that if you follow me on Twitter, keep an eye out for that. I may post the Flames to win their division as well. So So overall yesterday I went 14-23. I was up 0.36 units though. So it was a bad day, but a profitable day. What do you, Tim?
No, yesterday absolutely freaking sucked on the site. It made our positive year negative. At the beginning of the day, we were up 11 units. We were down 13.73 yesterday, and it makes us for the year down 2. So not
2. Is that?
Yeah. Well, we won our last couple of plays at the end of the night. All our plays are up on the site. I'm not going through all of them. It was a really, really bad day. Filled with, I think we lost our first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plays on the site. We started off 0-10 on the site. And it's just hard to come back from that. And it was just a really, really bad day. All the plays are there. I will say, one game that kind of salvaged my night. How about them Sabres? Let's go.
There you go.
Got my brand new Tage Thompson black goat head jersey in time for us to beat the Minnesota Wild. That was an awesome game. I know Nick's not going to say it was. I feel like that was the game of the year. In my opinion, just the back and forth nature of it. I know he's going to say the Kraken and the Kings. For me, that Sabres game was the best game of the year for me. Fantastic game. And even if it flipped the opposite way and the Wild won in overtime, that's probably still one of the best games of the year, in my opinion, no matter who won that game. It was just back and forth and crazy. I really enjoyed that one. Let's go Sabres. Only 4 points out for a wild card spot now with a bunch of games in hand. Sabres team's right in it. I love to see it. Sorry. I was excited about that one last night. Anyways, we'll go ahead and say hi to the chat because we do have a lot to go over today.
Yes, a lot.
First, on Sunday, we always Packers first quarter, first half trifecta +5, -5. My money line playoff bound. We are destined. Come on, Rams. Beat Seattle. We're in after we beat the Lions. Yes, Packers all the way. I agree. 100%, Marcos. Packers all the way.
I did get the Lions. I grabbed the Lions. I'm not and if you guys want to see the scroller for me, it's all on Twitter for me. I'm not typing it all up right now. Sorry.
What's up, my guys? Let's get it. Let's hit the like button. Let's cash today. Hit the like button. Social appreciation. Subscribe and share. Tim, lots of NBA, but more importantly, the last full NFL Sunday. Let's get it. Let's find some value in cash. Here we go. Kansas City #1 seed was expected. No, it wasn't. When the season started,
I think I agree with that.
The Magic Mahomes, unless the Bills. That is fair. Anyone see the Bucks lose by 30+? Yeah, I had the Hornets that day. Sorry, not the Hornets. I had the under, and the Hornets put up 138 points. Did not expect that. And then Charlotte, and then Golden State lost to Orlando last night. Yep. College hoops, terrible. App State, 10-point underdogs beat JMU straight up by 10. Hey, that's not a bad thing. Tim, can we get a Hail Mary, please, before the show ends one last time until the season rolls around? I saw this comment before
Unders
the show
every
started.
Game.
Huh?
Unders every game. There's your Hail Mary.
I'm going to have a lot of unders in it. A lot of unders and dogs. Here you go. Here's a play from every single game. It's 100-1, and I did a teaser. Not a full Hail Mary. Jets +9.5.
Yeah.
Browns +8.5. The under 44 in the Colts game. Tampa Bay +10. The under 47.5 in the Saints. Buffalo -2. They win by 3. Ravens +15.5. Bears +13. Rams +12. The under 48 in the Giants game. The under 46 in the Niners game. The under 45.5 in the Broncos game. +13.5 with the Washington Commanders. And to end it all out, and it allows me to hedge if it gets to this point, we'll go ahead and take them Green Bay Packers +1. to end the thing. 100 to 1. I'm putting $9.38 on it, just to even out my amount. There you go. There's my Hail Mary 14-leg teaser. Have fun with it. Jesus. Sabres. Yes, sir. Yeah, football. Columbus. There you go. Over in the Sabres. Over in the Habs. There you go. You got a new profile picture idea. All right. I like Lenny's Parlay Party. Yeah, that's a fun show. Devils under 7.5 rounds. Oh, sorry,
Davis
under
and
7.5
Garcia.
rounds. Davis and Garcia. Have fun.
I think that's
with that.
boxing.
Yeah. You took the Sabres money line live. Nice. 5-leg parlay. That's rough. I don't know what that picture is. Jinkies.
I know that. I know the picture.
Yeah. Yes. It is. What's the picture?
It's something he posts in the group chat a lot.
Oh, fair enough. Yesterday was a bad day for betting. Yes, it was. Damn it. Yesterday was a bad day for everyone. Yes.
You're not allowed to know who that person is.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Lions.
There you go. You're not supposed to know who that is.
If Seahawks win, Geno gets $2 million. Does he? Rams outright by a lot.
Rams outright, yeah.
I want the world to burn with Aaron Rodgers and the Packers missing the playoffs or making the playoffs. That would make the world burn if they make the playoffs.
With the bets I have today, the 7th seed in the NFC is going to be the Detroit Lions.
Shut up. The F. Bank Tim. Bonk Tim. All right, fine.
Bonk.
Yo. Why are you all happy? You lost the Chinese basketball plays last night. Come on, Joe.
Glad you didn't tell me what they were then.
Nick, I'm glad you agree on me on the Chiefs getting the number 1 seed before the season started.
It felt obvious because I know everybody. I said this in the beginning of the season. I like the Chiefs to win the division. I thought there was value on the Chargers. That's the way I was looking at that division because I had no faith in the Broncos or the Raiders. Fair. And the Chiefs are still the Chiefs.
All right, Nick. Let's head to your first football game, which is North Dakota State, South Dakota State in the FCS championship game. Break it down for us, I guess.
Yeah, this game confused me why they put this on Sunday. They should have played this game yesterday, leading up to the Chiefs and they should have put this game at 1:00 yesterday, leading up to the Chargers or leading up to the Chiefs and the Raiders. They shouldn't have played this today. Anyway, looking at the spot, I'm looking at the total a little bit in this game as well. I'm kind of tempted on the total. I did grab North Dakota State plus the 5 in this game. I had this game power ranked around 2.5, 3. So seeing this was up and above that 3 points definitely interests me there. Jackrabbits have been really strong this year. They're 13-1 this year. And North Dakota is 12-2. And North Dakota State, this is a football program that has done really well, and I'm waiting for them to follow in the footsteps of James Madison and App State and Coastal Carolina and move up and have some success in the FBS ranks because they've won 9 of the last 12 FCS championships. This is a team that's, I believe, had 10 or 11 NFL draft picks for an FCS school. I like the North Dakota State Bison here plus the 5, and I sprinkled the money line as well. And I kind of lean over in this game more. I look at it here. I had this game more like a 49.5, 50 range. So I may add the over in this game as well.
Okay, there you go. 2-1. Rockets did not cover. I had them plus 15. They did not cover. Unless you got probably a different number than me, because you always get the better lines. Yes, Nick, lines get the. Of course, you agree, Marcos. Saints, Falcons, Steelers, under and Browns. I want nothing to do with the Saints game. I want nothing to do with the Falcons. That's why I took the unders in those games. Steelers minus 2.5. We're on the opposite side. In the under in the Browns game, I could see the under in the Browns game. Yes, I can. Went big on the Chicago Bulls full game, first quarter, first half. There you go. Tim, you should have. No, I got 15 on the Rockets. Plus 20.5. Joe lies. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He just got a better number than me. Top of the morning, fellas. Top of the morning. Never. I got you. Bruins -1.5 on the ice. Did they play again today?
Yeah, they played the Ducks. I don't know. That game has trap game written all over it.
Any player incentives today?
Can I say something about this?
Yep.
Don't bet player props on incentives alone. Everybody knows this. The public knows this. The sports books know this. Barstool Sportsbook put out a post yesterday or a couple days ago listing all the players that are going for incentives. And we saw it already. I believe Zay Jones went under. Patrick Mahomes went under. Don't bet player props based on incentives. Don't do it. They're going to, if anything, blindly bet the unders on all of them. And I think you'll make money. I didn't bet any of them. I'm not touching any of them. But don't bet player incentives or don't bet player props on player incentives alone.
There you go.
Thanks.
I didn't tell you the number. I'm sorry. I took the points with the Titans yesterday. Came third. There you go. Be careful. Ducks play tough against the Bruins.
I think that's a trap game, potentially. Not betting it. Gut play. Ducks.
I love the show, but I love the Sabres much better. Playoffs, baby. Woo! Not in there yet. Not in there yet. Still some work to do.
I mean, they're practically a lock at this point, though, right?
Shut up, Nick. Shut up. Actually, I was going to go look at that earlier. What is the what were the odds on?
My guess is going to be a pick 'em.
The Sabres to make the playoffs.
Maybe plus 120?
I don't know. Is there any player futures, NFL futures, prop futures? There's no hockey future? No. There is no playoff futures right now. Last night before the game, the Sabres were plus 275, by the way. Good morning, Tim. Any thoughts on Cincinnati Bengals and Packers?
You have to yell.
That's how I'm guessing you're saying. It looks like you're screaming at us. I like the Ravens, and I am on the Packers. Me and Nick are split on that one, though. Good to know. There you go. All right, Nick, let's start off with the NFL.
Yeah. This one's difficult because I got a line that I can't tell you guys to bet because it's not available anymore. And that's the case on a couple of these plays, I believe. Miami's now -3.5, and the total is 37 in this game. Let's take a look where these market moves have gone in this game, or gone for this a little bit. Because I'll be straight up, I did no indexing this week. I don't think the indexes mean anything this week.
Yeah.
I actually did index this game though because felt like it. I had it at 4.5. This line opened up at a pick'em, and it's gone up to 3. It went up to 3, then it went to 3.5. Joe Flacco is going to be under center for the New York Jets. Is it going to be Thompson for the Dolphins?
Yes, Tyler Thompson. Unfortunately, it's not the GOAT Mike Glennon. So
what? How are they not going?
I wonder why Mike Glennon hasn't been in the chat that often. He got signed by the Dolphins.
Yeah, you can't be seen in a sports betting YouTube chat if he's going to be on the Dolphins now. Exactly. I got the Dolphins out of pick'em. I got him at -117. Unfortunately, you cannot bet him then. You cannot bet him now at -3.5. You'd be chasing, and at this point, at 3.5, there may be a little bit of value on the Jets. What did I get this total at? This total has also dropped a little bit too, because I got this at a 37.5. It's down, or no, at 38.5. I got this at 38.5. It's down to a 37 now. So I lean under in this game as well. I'm on the under in every game, so that's going to be. I'm going to sound repetitive, but I'm on the under in every game because they're all divisional games, and half these games don't matter, so I can see them going under. So I took a shot here. I think 10 unders hit today, or 9 out of 14 unders hit today, something along those lines. Enough for me to be profitable. I'm on the Dolphins, pick them, and I'm on the under 38.5.
That's what I need to do later. In a little bit, I'm going to go on, and I am going to throw every single under in a teaser and put $5 on it at 100 to 1.
What type? It's just a 6-point teaser, or are you going to go
regular
bigger?
6-point teaser?
Okay, I was gonna probably go 10.
Oh, I'm not sure how much. I don't think that's any. I don't think that's good enough odds.
I will let you. I'm gonna see what just the 1:00 games on a 10-point teaser.
Nope, I'm gonna put all of them
in. Yeah, for a 10-point teaser for all the 1:00 games, you can get $13.
For click all 14 games today. It is 100 to 1. Oh, sorry. For the regular teaser, it is 100 to 1. For a 10-point teaser, that's not 100 to. Okay, it's not going to show me because it's freaking being stupid.
Is 13 to 1 the max for a 10-point teaser?
Maybe. Anyways, sorry, I'm not interested in this game. I'm not interested in a lot of games today. A lot of today is going to be dogs and unders in all honesty for me. So I guess I would lean Jets at 3.5. Am I betting it? No, I'm not. I don't trust Joe Flacco. He was not good this year in the couple of games that he started. Although we won a couple of them, which was nice. But I don't trust Joe Flacco. I don't need to go after this one. I don't trust Skylar Thompson. This one's an under. This one is 100% an under. Stop screaming. Okay. We got a 6-game Chinese basketball slate coming up. There you go. Flacco versus Thompson, correct. I took the Dolphins when the line came out. Should be a low scoring too. It should be. Both teams to throw an interception. Yep.
Love it.
I like the Jags. Went under yesterday, 16 to 20. Yep. Doggy day today. It should be. Flacco is elite. Yes, sure. Flacco's elite.
Super Bowl champion Joe Flacco.
Oh, God. Please stop that. Morning, guys. Regarding NFL under bets, which 2 to 3 games are you most confident in? Any divisional games?
That's all of them, jackass.
Any games with teams that are both out, I would say, are the best ones for me.
I'll go LA Denver under 39.5 is probably one of my best ones. And I'll go with it's an AFC North matchup. Cleveland, Pittsburgh under 40.
There you go. Any NHL totals? We'll get to NHL in a little bit. Y'all hilarious. Appreciate that. Bears first quarter plus 250. I don't hate the Bears today.
I'm kind of interested in grabbing the Bears plus the points. There are some ugly, ugly dogs I am very interested in today. And I'm probably going to make my card by the end of this show.
Let's go to this one.
Yeah, Pittsburgh Steelers are hosting the Cleveland Browns in this one here. Total is 40. Steelers are minus 2.5. Taking a look at let's take a look where this line's moved, because I didn't use the line movements as much as I have in previous weeks this week, but
just because they're freaking bonkers.
Yeah, because the lines have moved like crazy. But we have for this game here, I'm seeing the line has gone from it opened up at 3, it's gone down 2.5, back up to a 3, then down to 2.5 again. Even though majority of the tickets and the money, or actually some pretty sharp money on the Browns, brought it from a 3 to a 2.5 in this game. So I mean, and looking at it here, I think this is one I did index. This does look like a public under a little bit as well, which kind of scares me. But this is a spot where I'm not going to pick and choose my unders, because when I start doing that, then that's when trouble starts. If I say I'm going to bet every under today, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm on the under 40 in this one, and I grab the Browns money line. I got it at plus 128. And here's the thing. There's no way Tomlin finishes with a losing record. He's never done that in his entire career. Okay. You know who else knows that Mike Tomlin has never finished with a losing record in his whole career? The betting public does. Everybody knows that. Nobody wants the Browns. The Browns don't have a playoff spot they're fighting for. The Browns don't have a head coach that hasn't had a losing season in his entire career, and that's on the line today. You know what the Browns do have, though? Spoiler mentality. And this is a rivalry still. And the Browns win this game. I think the Dolphins steal the 7th spot. I think that's probably who's going.
Maybe, but I don't know. I do like the Browns in this one. That's actually one of my favorite plays this week is the Browns. This is 100% a spoiler game, and that's exactly all they need. Cleveland, and you also got to keep in mind this is still Deshaun Watson playing just to. He's still trying to work his way into the system after his suspension. So, any reps help with this Browns team, which is I'll probably have a ticket for the Browns to make the playoffs or win the division next year once Deshaun Watson is fully healthy. Yeah, not fully healthy, but not suspended half the year. I think this Cleveland team can be good. Has the potential to be good.
They have a great running game.
Yep, I'll take the Browns money line in this one.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, Cleveland under. Yep. TJ Watt. What about him? He's on the defense. Yep. I took the Brownies plus points. I'm on it. That's one of our circuits. Fire Tomlin. No, I don't think he fired Tomlin yet. Who is Sam Howell? He was
starting quarterback for the Washington Commanders.
Yep, he's on the Washington Commanders, and he played college at the University of North Carolina. These division games, teams won't lay down and die. Cheap time to tell people that. Exactly.
Yes.
Oh, crud. Patriots need Dolphins, Steelers to lose to go to the playoffs. No, Patriots is winning in.
Patriots are winning in.
Or lose and hope those two teams lose.
Yeah.
Jets money line, Browns money line. No. I don't think the Jets win. I hope the Jets lose. Because the Jets losing means that who do you call it, can't make the playoffs, the Patriots. Watson will be better next year. He will have full training. Yes, exactly. I like Watson next year. I think that team will be good next year.
I've got a good ticket for next year.
Okay.
Deshaun Watson, comeback player of the year. No pun intended. No pun intended.
You're with the Browns probably by double digits. There you go. Miami and under I like. Morning, gentlemen. Good morning. Cleveland under and Falcons, Saints, Tampa, Texans under. If you're going to say unders, we're going to say yes to every single one.
I will say yes to every under put it in the chat today, unless it's a hockey game. I have overs in hockey.
Do we have to talk about this one, Nick?
Bum fight! Absolutely, we have to talk about this one, Tim. The Indianapolis Colts are minus 2.5 at home against the Houston Texans. Total 38 in this game. This is a very important game, Tim, but they lost. The Houston Texans lock up the number 1 seed or lock up the number 1 overall pick. With a win and a Bears loss, the Bears get the number 1 overall pick, which that would be a huge asset for the Bears to have, because teams are going to trade up. They're not going to pick number 1 overall. Teams will trade up for that. So you're looking at this game for me. This should be Colts minus 2.5. It should be. Am I betting the Colts today? Absolutely the hell not. I'm saying completely off the side in this one here, because it's probably going to be Ellinger. Nick Foles is hurt. This game is going to finish 10-3.
Yeah, this one will be ugly. This one you could probably take alternative unders.
You can take alternative unders for this game. What was I looking up here? I don't remember what I was looking up in this game. But what I got for the total in this one, because I'm assuming the total has moved. And where is Indianapolis? There we go. Yeah, I got it at a 38 minus 110. It's a 38. Okay, minus 114 on my book now. All right. So it's only moved a couple cents towards the under. But I that's the only thing I'm touching in this game. I'm on the under 38 in this game.
There you go. Yeah, under. These two teams suck. Very disappointing year for the Colts, I will say.
You might get, they might get a top 3 pick. They need to draft their quarterback this year.
I think both teams want to lose. Under. That's it. That's all we need to do. I love it. Comeback player of the year. What a successful Sabres day yesterday. I've marked all retro jersey days to add team total over to the Sabres money line. Over anytime goal scorer, Mr. TNT Tage Thompson. I like it. The Long Lions lost by a bucket. Tell Lenny I'm sorry for the wrong choice. I'll leave the Chinese basketball to Uncle Joe. There you go. First round pick. Yes, they can get a first round pick. I took Texans +7 on my football card. I do not trust the Colts. That is fair. I'm hoping the entire Colts roster gets comeback player of the year. Colts 100%. That number 1 overall pick is on the line. I want to take the Colts, but I can't. Mama told me to stay away from bums fighting. Oh yeah,
no. The bums fighting are the best.
There you go. Colts struggled all year. Correct. Colts in the under. We probably get to keep the one and done quarterback corral with Carr next year. You guys have fun with that. Let's keep rolling because we still have a lot of games to go through.
Yeah, we got plenty to go over. The Atlanta Falcons are -4 at home. Total 40.5 in this game. Now, this one has an interesting situation. Obviously, under 40.5. That's already locked and loaded. I believe that line has not moved. But I have an interesting play in this game. And I rarely bet these types of plays. But it looks like the starters are going to play a little bit for the Buccaneers in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
So this was pretty simple for me. Buccaneers, first half. I got them +0.5 at -110. I'm asking this game to be tied. I'd see this being maybe like 7-3, 7-7 at halftime, something along those lines. I like the under 40.5. I took the Buccaneers first half, my +0.5.
I'm not interested in the side. We'll take the under. No. With a lot of these games, this game does not matter because Falcons are out and the Buccaneers have already clinched the division and can't move up or down. Therefore, game does not matter. I would be surprised if Brady and them played the entire game.
They're not going to.
Yeah, they're not. I'll take this one under the total. And that's pretty much about it for it. That a lot of these games, there's nothing really to play for. So it's hard to really want to grab a side. So for it, I'll just I'll grab the under and move on.
Yep.
Keep going through the chat. We're gonna have to try to power through the chat. Philly first half spread looks good.
Nah,
I don't know. Under in Tampa, yes. Everyone is hammering Bills spread and money line today.
No, I'm not.
I took a -2 on my teaser. Bills and Bengals. I will say I like the Bills. I do not like the Bengals today. Too many points. Smart take on the Bucks first half. I've got some tickets with the Bills, a few from last week too. There you go. I like that play. Tampa under, yes. Bucks first quarter spread, sure. Got Jags. Jags got in yesterday after starting 3-7. That's crazy. 100% crazy. Buccaneers came out and scored first drive for sure. Good for Trevor Lawrence is getting better. He's just going to get smacked around in the first round of playoffs. I took Tampa.
Who I think is the biggest loser of that situation?
Yeah, I don't feel good about backing Brady. Yeah, that's not really fun. Burrow over 1.5 touchdown passes. If Burrow plays the entire game, there's not really much to play for now. So
yeah,
we'll keep on rolling to this game. That means absolutely nothing.
Yeah, and looking back at that real quick on the Jaguars there, how bad was Urban Meyer?
They also picked up a couple of guys over the offseason that had career years. So
yeah, that's
Ingram,
fair.
Jones, and Kirk all had career years.
Yeah, but the next matchup here, the Carolina Panthers are at the New Orleans Saints. The Saints are -3.5, total 41.5. nothing to do with the side in this game. Don't want anything to do with it. I think that this line's probably right. Panthers I think the Saints have nothing to play for because they don't have a first round pick, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't remember.
So they probably win this game. But I did take the under in this game. That's all I grabbed for this one. Under 41.5 minus 112 is all I grabbed for this one. So this one's not one I have too much on.
By the way, I just put in my my 14-leg under teaser.
Oh boy!
So, and it's 100 to 1. So, I threw $10 at it. I want nothing to do with this game. Take the under. Honestly, there's games we don't need to talk about. I don't need to talk about this one.
Yeah.
Right, Urban Meyer, terrible. They'll have Calvin Ridley next year. There you go. Saints money line in the under. Under, yes. I really don't care for a side. All right, Nick. This one's got some meaning to it.
Yes, and people are not going to like my pick for this one. The New England Patriots are at the Buffalo Bills. The Bills are 7.5-point home favorites with a total of 43.5 in this game. I did grab the under. It has gone up a point. I got under 42.5. It is what it is. And I did not play the money line. I did take 7.5 with New England. This is still a team that is playing for a playoff spot. This game is kind of meaningless for the Bills. The number 1 overall seed is already locked up by Kansas City. So they have really nothing to play for. So I think this is way too many points laying for a team to lay with nothing to play for. Playoff-wise, I know DeMar Hamlin and all that stuff. Give me the points. Everybody's going to be on the Bills thinking the same thing, that they're going to blow them out for Hamlin or whatever. But no, give me 7.5 in New England in this one, and I like the under as well.
Bills win by like 3.
Yeah. Yep.
I took the Bills and put them in my teaser, and that's the only favorite I put in my teaser. I don't think they lose today. And they have the opportunity to knock the Patriots out of the playoffs, who they had to go up against last year in the playoffs. Obviously they kicked the crap out of the Patriots, but that's not the point. I'll take the Bills on a teaser. I don't think they cover the 7.5 there. I think that's just a little bit too much on a final week. Could they go out there and win this game 31-10? Yeah. I just don't see it. I think they win this one closer to 17-14, 21-14, something in that range. I don't think they cover this big spread. So I'll take them on a teaser. Obviously, I have the unders already. So nothing else really in this one. Complete, kind of stay away. Some meaning? Which one has some meaning? This Patriots game, this one has meaning, yes. Bengals will get Bengals will get that in the first and then close shop. There you go. Under in the Pats game, Bills may come out flat. If anything, I don't think the Bills would come out flat.
They could. They very well could, though.
That's fine. Bills will play for a neutral site. Yeah, they could.
Who cares?
Is Hurts playing? Does Cincinnati have anything to play for? I don't think Cincy has anything to play for besides
maybe neutral or the neutral site.
If they
or
win, they get the neutral site thing. But are they going to really go out there and try to cover a 9.5-point spread? No. Bills first half.
The Ravens do have something they're playing for. They're playing for the 5 seed.
The Pats to cover 2. Good one. Yeah. Funny because other head coach says no goes over that 41. Okay. Sounds good. We'll go to this game, Nick.
Yeah. This is one where I'm looking to add a look on here. And I'm probably going to take a lot of dogs but without money lines this week because this feels like another 3-point game. And I know usually when I bet dogs, I usually sprinkle money lines, just not this week. I don't know what it is. I got the under in this game as well. We have Cincinnati is a 9-point favorite in this game, total 39. I have the under bet in this one. I got it at 41.5 though. So I got a really nice line on this game. And I'm also going to look to add the Baltimore Ravens at 9.5. You can get 10 at minus 120. I'm taking 10 at minus 120 in this game. That's a lot of points. And I get it. Offensively, Baltimore has struggled the last few weeks. Actually, I can get Baltimore plus 10 at minus 118. The line's dropped 2 cents there. Perfect. And it's dropped. All right. I'm trying to bet this, and this line keeps dropping. Let me try to refresh this real quick. But I am going to be adding the Baltimore Ravens onto my card. I just need – it is up to a 10 now. So I can get 10.5 at minus 118. There we go. I like it. That hook as well. So Baltimore Ravens plus 10.5 minus 118 is on my card. I see this as I don't see this as a double-digit game. They don't have anything to play for.
Under and Baltimore. I see this one as a ugly 16-13 game. Yep. And Baltimore realistically has a shot to win this one. I know that they're without a quarterback and all this stuff, and there's not really much to play for, and that kind of makes it a little bit of a questionable game. I don't care. I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and grab the points with the Baltimore Ravens. I think they keep it close. I think it's just too many points in a divisional game. I know I know the Bengals are coming off that one game. If we think the Bills are going to come out flat, I think the Bengals could as well. This is a Baltimore and under spot for me.
I agree.
Arizona will cover. They could. Those analysts be wrong. They had the Jags yesterday 37-13 against the Titans. Nah. Did we do Dolphins? I think they cover. I don't think they cover at 3.5. I don't think they do. Ceiling fan noise or something drive me crazy.
I don't know what that is. Fan. I don't have a ceiling fan.
I think Buffalo wins by 3 at least. That's fair. Going over NBA one more time. Yes, we're going over NBA in a little bit. If you want to just jump right into NBA, you can go. I'll go ahead and put it in the chat for the Balling Out with Tim Earle on the Picks and Parleys YouTube channel that I did last night. If you want to just jump right into the NBA card, I don't blame you because this is a lot of football. So I'll go ahead and put that link in the chat for you if you're interested in that. For the NBA. There he goes. You teased it down. Fair. Dobbins is out. Fair. Do y'all have any college basketball plays you like today? Holy Cross and the under in Purdue. But college basketball is awful. Bengals -9. LO. No chance. No thanks. Just take the under. Yeah. Hurts is in. I believe Hurts is in. I'm not 100% sure.
Yes, he is.
There you go. Ohio State versus Maryland. Pass. What is Baltimore playing for? What is Cincinnati playing for? Oh, yeah, Baltimore's playing for the 5 seed so they can play against Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Instead of Cincinnati. NBA? Okay, dude. I was saying, Tim, other than Capper, I said no. New Orleans and Carolina. All right. Go over. I don't think any games go over. I like the under. Division under. All of them are divisional unders. Morning, fellas. Good morning. Hurts is playing, but won't. They want the first seed. Yeah, he'll play the first half until they go up a bunch and then kind of sit. Let's keep rolling, Nick. We got a lot of stuff still to go over.
Yeah. We have the next matchup. Sorry, I was clicking into something because I saw a confirmation on a goalie, which makes me not like a play as much. Cool. We have the Minnesota Vikings. They're 7-point road favorites with a total of 43 in this game. I did get the under out of 43 in this one, so obviously I'm on the under here. And this line's gone from 1 to 7. I like the Bears a little bit here. Am I wrong to like the Bears? It seems nice and ugly. And I can get 7.5 for -125. I kind of like that a lot. I get it. It's Nathan Peterman. It's ugly, but it's a home dog. I don't think they lay down and die completely. And I want to look at one quick thing before I make this statement. I want to make sure this is a true statement before I make it. Because if I'm not mistaken, this line is way too big. But I'll let you break the. I'm going to be most likely on the Bears. I am on the under right now. But what are you on? And I'm going to quickly look at one quick stat.
Under. I really don't like a side in this one. I would lean Bears, but they're starting Nathan Peterman. And I'm not laying points on the Vikings. That just doesn't happen. They're a team that doesn't cover. Obviously, we've seen them 6-9-1 covering spreads this year. So even a 12-4 team, and they have a negative point differential. Not a team I want to go after. I don't want to touch the Bears because the Bears are also trying that. You know why they're benching Justin Fields? They want to try to lose to get that number one overall pick. So this is a complete stay away from me. I want nothing to do with the side. I'll continue to back unders, but this is a stay away game for me. Dalvin Cook, 300 yards. No.
Yeah. Also, when you look at this game, this is the largest favorite this is the second largest favorite that the Minnesota Vikings have been all year. The biggest favorite they were was a 10-point favorite at home against Chicago earlier in the season. They have covered 7.5 3 times this year. 2 of those were by exactly 8-point wins. I don't trust this Minnesota Vikings team to win games by margin.
Correct.
So give me the Chicago Bears plus 7.5 minus 125.
There you go. By the way, AJ's Dalvin Cook 300 yards. I don't think he plays enough. Because they pretty much already clinched into whatever they need. Miami money line, Browns money line, Arizona. Good luck. Have fun. I'm not really Miami's. I guess that's fine. Oh, for shizzle, Peterman is elite. Okay.
Elite. He's elite.
Absolutely. Under. Yes. Scratch the Bears. Peterman is bad. Pickerman. Yeah, it's Pickerman. Let's get it. All right, Nick. This one we do like.
Yes, this is another dog I like for sure. -6 are the Seattle Seahawks, total 41.5 in this game. And this is definitely a team that has something to play for. A must-win game. Must win does not mean will win. Keep that in mind, people. Must win does not mean will win. And looking at this spot for me, obviously, I have the under. There's no hiding that. I'm on the under. I got that at a 41.5. So it's right where it was when I bet it. I also grabbed the Rams outright, +6 and +211. This is also kind of a conspiracy play, if anything. The NFL flexed Lions Packers for that game to mean more than just the Packers only can make it in.
Correct.
They flex that game so the Lions have an opportunity to make the playoffs on a primetime game as well. Yeah. Rams money line for me in this game. Because and I'm going to say this now. On Twitter after the game, it's going to be one or two things. Wow, the Seahawks won versus the Rams and the refs. Or, wow, the refs really beat the Seahawks. Rams beat the Seahawks today.
Yeah.
Every questionable call, every holding is going to go against the Seahawks. Because you can call penalties on any given play. You can call holding on almost any play. There's holding on every play. It's just which ones you want to call. All the suspect penalties and all the weird stuff is going to go towards the Rams in this game.
Correct.
Because they want that Packers-Lions game to mean something. Give me the Rams, +6, money line, under 41.5.
Minnesota has something to play for? Do they?
Yes, with a win, but they're going to have to ask the Cardinals to win outright as 14-point dogs to get the 2 seed.
All right, so that's not happening. Got it. Exactly. Must win doesn't mean they will win, so Lions money line.
Yes.
What is that supposed to mean? Rams all day. Yes. Gino wants that $2 million. Don't care. Rams winning makes the Green Bay game more important. That is 100%.
And the NFL wants nothing more than that.
All right, Nick, this one's going to be a blowout. Do we have to talk about it?
Yes. And I don't think it's going to be as much of a blowout as you think it is. The Eagles are 16-point favorites in this game, total 42. I got involved in this game at 43 for the total. I got the under. And I got 16 with the Giants. This is a game where I don't think that Dable said he's not benching his players. So you'll probably see a good half of Daniel Jones. I probably should have just taken the first half line with the Giants, but it's too late now. This is way too many points in this game. And I get it. The Eagles are playing for a number 1 overall seed and stuff like that. This is too many points. Eagles win, but a touchdown. They win by a touchdown in this game. They don't win by 3 scores. So give me the Giants here plus the 16.
Under.
And the under.
Yeah, under. I can see this one being a blowout, but enough to keep it under the total. At 16 is a lot of points. A lot of points. I feel like the better bet for me in this one would be Giants team total under. I just don't think I think their starters play like nothing. I don't think their starters play much at all in this game. So this one's just a complete kind of no thank you type of deal. For a side, I'll take the under in this one.
Fair.
Bold take. I agree with the refs. We'll be on the exactly. Tap in. Let's get it. Eagles money line. No. Come on, dude. Steelers making the playoffs. No. I'm just playing. Refs are important. No, they are. They 100% are. Just tease under and points. It's every single under. I legit put $10 on a 14-leg teaser of every single under today. That would net me $1,000.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Let's keep rolling, Nick.
Yeah, the San Francisco 49ers are 14-point favorites of the total of 40 in this game. And I want nothing to do with the side. I will say that now. It's a lean towards the Cardinals getting the points. 14 is an awful lot for a divisional matchup. This 49ers team, though, needs a win for that 2 seed. So I can see them winning by 10. I can see them winning by 7. They just need a win. Under 40 is the play for me. I got it at 40.5. So I did beat a half-point line movement on this one. But I don't want anything to do with the side.
I want nothing to do with the side, too. I want nothing to do with the side. This is a 14-point spread. How much do the Niners care? And what can the Cardinals do? That's the question. And I'm going to say this one's going to be an ugly 16-3 game. Like, this one's going to be one that you're not going to want to watch at this time. I believe it's a 4 o'clock game. Yes, it is. It's a 4:25 game. There's other games to watch during this time. I want nothing to do with this one. Complete pass.
And be careful with this one. Actually, the Cardinals may be a decent look. The only thing is we're going to bet the Cardinals now if and only if you think the Bears upset the Vikings.
I don't.
Because if the Vikings lose, this game means absolutely nothing. Oh, the Vikings lose and the Eagles win, this game means nothing. This game only means something to San Francisco if the Vikings win or the Eagles lose. Eagles lose and the Eagles lose, Niners win. I think they're the 1 seed, if I'm not mistaken. So they would need, obviously, the Giants to come through as 16-point dogs. But the Niners could be a number 1 seed at the end of the day.
Could be.
With an Eagles loss.
They could be.
If you like those other situations, like if you think the Eagles win, because I believe the Eagles is the 4 o'clock game as well. So never mind on that one. Never mind. I was going to say if you think both those happen, then they're going to rest their starters, and this will go down to like a 10. So, but yeah, I'm on the under 40.5. Let's move
on. Yes, we are. Jets money line, Bills money line. I don't like the Jets today. I put them on my teaser, but that's just them to cover a 9.5. Come on, dude. Hello, I typed in a weird way for a reason. Oh, I know. I'm messing with you. Some refs call hella holding. Steelers, no. Some call hella pass interference. There you go. Let's keep on rolling, Nick. How about this one?
Yeah, this is not one I particularly have an interest in on the side because this is a game that you would have to bet before the game starts. If the Bengals beat the Ravens, the Chargers are going to rest their starters. There's no point for them to play their starters. They have the number 5 seed locked up if the Bengals beat the Ravens. If the Ravens win, you jump on the Chargers. If you think the Ravens upset the Bengals today, you bet the Chargers because the Chargers are going to have something to play for. If they have something to play for, then no. Then I would like the Chargers getting points on the road here. I'm on the under 40 though. That's my only play in this game.
Yeah, I'm on the under. I lean Broncos. Broncos as a favorite. Yeah, I'll take Broncos as a favorite. They're basically saying that the Baltimore Ravens are not winning their game. That's kind of all they're saying is that's not happening. I'll jump on the Broncos. This is one side that I actually kind of liked. Do I need to go after it? No, I'm just going to ride out a bunch of unders today and move on. There's no real kind of point for me to try to go after sides, trying to figure out what they're going to do. One thing I know they're going to do is not a lot on offense. So, under.
Yep.
Steelers for Super Bowl. No. Steelers. No. Steelers. No. Boop. One eternity later. Arizona plus 14 pick is purely contrarian. Cool. Yes, Steelers making playoffs. No, Steelers are not making the playoffs. You are relying on the Jets to win a football game. No, the Steelers are not making the playoffs. Let's keep rolling, Nick. We got 2 games left in the NFL.
Yeah. We have the Washington Commanders hosting the Dallas Cowboys in this game. The Cowboys are 7-point road favorites, total of 39.5 in this game. I want nothing to do with the side in this one because I can see this game. I can see the Cowboys looking up at the scoreboard at halftime, and they're like, oh, crap. The Eagles are up 14. We're not getting this number 1 overall seed. We're going to back off, or we're not winning the division. We're going to back off. We're going to rest our starters. Commanders can cover the spread potentially. I lean Commanders if I had to bet a spread. I don't trust Sam Howell. I need to see something out of Sam Howell before I go ahead and bet him. So this is a spot here where I'm just on the under. That's it.
Yeah. No, I'm in the same boat. I do kind of lean Commanders. I think I put the Commanders in my teaser.
By the way, it's going to be Anthony Brown for the Ravens today, starting at quarterback.
That's fine. That's all right. I don't think it makes a real big difference. I think it's a low-scoring, ugly game anyway. Yeah, I'll go under in this game. I do lean commies. I lean commies, I should say. This is a Dallas that doesn't really have anything in their possession besides that top wild card spot or the number 1 seed or trying to go for the division, but they're asking for a lot for what are the Giants? A plus
800?
870 to win today? Yeah, I don't see that happening. Go ahead and just pencil me in for another under. Unders galore.
We're broken records.
Bills, Bucks, Super Bowl, book it. No, I don't think the Bucks make it.
I don't think either make it.
In the AFC than the Bills. Steelers offense is like watching
49ers and Bengals. 49ers and Bengals.
Yeah. Steelers offense is like watching gears grind. Yeah, it's not fun. Steelers, last time you put your futures in today, family. No, I don't think the Steelers. I have the Browns money line today. No, I don't think the Steelers make it. I've been waiting to see Sam Howell play. I'm a Washington fan. F wins. There you go. I'll take the commies. There you go. Get it. All right, Nick. Sunday Night Football, and I know we disagree on it.
Yeah, it is what it is. The Packers are 5-point favorites, total 49 in this game. I mean, there's no way after all this stretch that Aaron Rodgers does not make the playoffs. Obviously, he's going to cruise. The Packers are super good at Lambeau. They're going to just cruise right by the Detroit Lions.
Stop.
It's the last leg of the Surgical Six as well. I just want to put that one out there as well. I like the Lions in this game, +5 and money line. The Lions would love nothing more to at least spoil the Packers' chances at the playoffs or make the playoffs themselves. If the Rams do beat the Seahawks. So this is a spot here where I think this is a very interesting game. I think this is too many points. I think 5 is too many points. It's the devil's spread. You don't take -5 or 5.5. That's just not something you do. I think this line should be at 3. I think that baked into the line is that they assume that the Seahawks win and the Lions will have nothing to play for. I don't think the Lions will lay down and die if the Seahawks do win today. And they will try to they'll try to spoil some Aaron Rodgers here. And if the Packers do win this game and they get a matchup in San Francisco and Wild Card Weekend, I will have a pretty significant amount of money on the 49ers.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm on the Lions, the points, and the under.
I like the Packers. The only way I put money on the Lions today is if the other 13 legs of my teaser hit. If that's the case, I will put a chunk of money down on the Lions and guarantee myself some money. Because either way, I'll take the Lions money line, or my last leg of my teaser is Green Bay +1. So money line versus a +1. I could possibly hit both of them if anything, but this is a spot. The Lions were a fantastic story this year. I love their story. I feel like they fall just short because that's just what the Lions do. Trust me, I'm a Jets fan. I've watched the same thing with the Jets. This is what the Lions do. They just disappoint. And Green Bay finds a way. Green Bay always finds a way. Whether or not they cover or not, I don't know. I really don't care. I think the Packers win this game.
Fair.
There you go. Yeah, sorry, opposite sides. There you go. If Green Bay gets into the playoffs, they will upset somebody. I think they could. I think realistically they could. I totally disagree. We didn't lose twice to the rival Steelers. Are my team, not being biased, by the way. Okay. Steelers Super Bowl. Okay. John, whatever you're smoking, I want some. LOL, it's discount double check time. He's mad that stinker in the first meeting was absolute trash game. Could be. That or he's just trying to get to the playoffs. Steelers are definitely winning today. Have you seen Watson play, guys? Yes. And everybody's seen him play.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Oh, but the Steelers need to win to try to get into the playoffs. Nope. Browns money line. I'm on Green Bay to win, but it's a close game. I can't see the league allowing Detroit to keep Rodgers out of the playoffs. Yeah. Can you guys bet Super Bowl MVP yet? I think Chiefs win it all and Jackson and Patrick Mahomes MVP.
Niners win it all.
I don't know. And Brock Purdy. Lions 9 lives are done. Correct. Probably against the Niners. That's fair. Bills Super Bowl for Hamlin. I still think the Bengals. But that's just me. If Green Bay goes to the playoffs, I'll be upset. Okay. College pick today. Under in Purdue and Holy Cross.
And North Dakota State.
Get ready for a disappointment. There you go. All right, Nick, to the NBA.
Yes. And we got a few games here. I got a play clicked in for a game down that I haven't bet yet for a game down a little further that I want to talk about before I bet it. But we're going to start it off here. Philadelphia 76ers are -6, total 230 in this game against the Detroit Pistons. I have this game at a 229.5, so I think that total is about right. And I have this game at a 6, so I think this game's about right. So this one's a pass for me.
All right, here we go. This is proof that you need to bet your lines early. Ready? It was a 228 last night. It's up to 230. I'm on the over. I am on the over in this game. That was my look towards it, was the over. I did not end up pulling the trigger on this game. It's Detroit doesn't really believe in defense, but Philadelphia is a top 5 defense in the league. So that's one of the main reasons I just didn't pull the trigger on it. I lean over just because I think Philly could definitely put up points. It's whether or not the Pistons can put up points. That one's a big question mark to me. I lean over, did not end up betting the game.
Sure.
Dallas over. No. Lions over. No. I think every game goes under. Ballin out. Yes, Ballin out. All right. LOL, the third stringer for the 49ers is not winning the Super Bowl. I need what he's smoking on.
Can I says I don't care who the quarterback is for the San Francisco 49ers. It could be Jimmy Garoppolo, it could be Trey Lance, it can be Brock Purdy. I don't care. The quarterback is not something I'm worried about when it comes to the 49ers. They have solid weapons on offense. They got a great running game, and they got the best defense in football. And they're the hottest team in football right now. They're coming into the playoffs as good as you can be. They're gonna. Let the people doubt Brock Purdy. He's putting up great numbers. So
there you go. 49ers want to see the world burn. To be fair, I can see Cleveland running the ball all over Pitt today. They may not even need Watson to do much.
Exactly. Right. Similar to the 49ers don't need Purdy to do much.
Super Bowl. No.
Jets
over, Vikings over. No, we don't like any overs today. I don't like any overs today. What's up, Richie? Welcome. Pistons +6. I don't trust the Pistons. Ice, you're going to make that face on your profile picture when Green Bay gets in and Patriots get knocked out. Lance. Let's keep heading to this one. This one does have my best bet in it, Nick.
Yeah, and this one has no play for me. The Raptors are -3, total of 226.5 in this game. I have the Raptors as a 4, so it's a slight lean towards them. And I have the total at a 226.5. So I think the total is right on as well. And it's a slight lean towards the Raptors. It's a no play for me.
I have my best bet on the total. I do lean Blazers. Raptors have just been an absolute mess lately. They've not covered in 5 out of the last 6 games. The last win that they have was against a Booker-less Suns team. They have not won this year yet. This is a Raptors team. At this point, they had their good run with their core. Blow it up. Honestly, blow it up. Just a recommendation. I lean Raptors. My best bet's on the total. Ice Spice. Okay. Let's keep rolling, Nick, to this game.
Yeah, the Pacers are 5.5-point home favorites, total of 239.5 in this game. I have the Pacers, I think, at 7. And then I have the total here at a 237.5. So it's a 2-point lean towards an under. It is a 1.5-point lean towards the Pacers. It is a no play for me. I have 2 plays bet already in the NBA, and I'm looking at a third.
Right on. I have the Pacers in this game. Well, Nick, what was the last thing you saw from the Charlotte Hornets?
They blew out the Bucks.
They put an absolute ass whooping on the Bucks. They won by 29 and included a 51-point first quarter, which was the most in their franchise history for a single quarter. Yeah, Pacers by double digits. I think this one's obviously it's only a 5.5-point spread.
You want me to get you the double-digit line? Is this a double-digit game?
No. Okay. I don't need that one for that one. Maybe for another game, we'll see. But this is not a spot for me that I wanted to try to do double digits. It's only a 5. It's a 5.5, so it's only
plus 165. It's a plus 165 for -9.5.
Yeah. By the way, I missed it on my Clippers last time. They got blown out, but to be fair, I was not expecting Kawhi Leonard and Paul George to both be out. Anyways, I like the Pacers in this game. Hornets on a big letdown spot. So go ahead, give me some Pacers action today.
All right.
I think Brady sends Dallas home. Yep. I would like to see the Lions win, but I honestly don't see it. Me neither. I don't see it. We'll go to this game, Nick.
Yeah, this is a game that I did bet last night, and this is another example of bet your lines early, Tim. I did it this time.
Let's see. What was it last night? 221 and a half and a 3.5.
I posted this at a 4.
But you could have seen some 4s on other books. That's just what I grabbed.
That's what I got. I got the Heat +4 in this game. For this one, I have this game projected at Brooklyn -1, and I have it at a 222. So I saw this game. I had it at I wouldn't play it at 3.5. I wanted it at a 4. I got it at a 4. Heat +4 in this game for me. I think this is a 1 possession game.
I think it's a lean towards the Heat for me. Yes.
I got 4 -110 last night.
Okay. Yeah, it's a lean towards the Heat for me. You get a Brooklyn team who's won, 13 out of the last 14 games or whatever, and they're only a 3.5 point fave against. Miami's been playing some good ball lately too. They've won 3 out of their last 4. So, I don't hate it. I guess I lean Miami. This was another one I just couldn't pull the trigger on. Some games you look at them, I pick out a play because I do the Ballin out. I don't bet them. I don't bet every single play on the Ballin out show, because that would be stupid to do that.
Specify which ones you bet and which ones are leans.
Yeah, well, all my ones that I bet are the ones on the site. So
okay.
Lean Heat, didn't bet it. Halliburton over points and assists. Yes. Charlotte scored 51 in the first quarter. Yes, they did. We'll go to this game, Nick.
Yeah, Memphis Grizzlies are 7.5 point home favorites. Total 236 in this game. I have this game projected at a 236, so I think that total is pretty spot on. And I have this game at a 7.5, so I think the total or the side's spot on as well. So this led me to no play, not even a lean.
I was close to betting the Grizzlies. I wanted a 7 for them because that's kind of like the most amount of points I lay. This Jazz team is going to go downhill and fast. This is a team that played well in the first little part of the season. Since they had their really good run, they're now under 500 by 2 games. And I believe they're currently sitting in a play-in spot, I believe. Let's go check the standings just to confirm this. This is a team that's just fallen off. Yeah, they're currently sitting tied for the 10 seed when at one point they were number 1 in the West. They've definitely fallen off after having a really good start. But that's what we expected from the Jazz. Yeah. Grizzlies currently a half game back of the Nuggets. I think the Grizzlies win this game and tie themselves back up. This is a Grizzlies team that's been really good this year, especially at home. 15-3 at home this year. Go ahead. I would look towards the Grizzlies. Did I bet it? No.
Yeah. And how often do we see this in sports where a team that we didn't have high expectations for heading into the year have a strong start and fall off? We're seeing this a little bit in hockey as well. So,
okay. We'll go ahead and keep on moving on, Nick.
Yeah, the Oklahoma City Thunder are 3.5 point home favorites, total of 227.5 in this game. I mentioned I was looking at a play, and this isn't the game. This is the game I'm looking at that I haven't made a play for. What?
I'm trying to figure out why that's a 3.5. It was a pick 'em last night.
Yeah, I was going to ask you why this is why is that? Because I have this game at Dallas -1.5. I do have this as a 227.5 in this game as well. So I think the total is spot on. Why shouldn't I be on the Dallas Mavericks +3.5?
Because Luka could sit out. And they don't have an offense other than Luka.
All right, fair enough. That's all I needed to hear. I'm off the game, but
cool. I think I'm off the game, right? Yeah, it's tough to remember what I bet. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't bet this game. I leaned Oklahoma City in the over. I wish I grabbed Oklahoma City last night. I will say if I grabbed Oklahoma City at a pick 'em and then saw them at a -3.5 and saw Luka out, I would not be happy. just because one guy sits out and then all of a sudden the other team goes off. Team that the player sits out goes off. But I wouldn't trust Dallas right now. I lean over in this game just because Oklahoma City has been putting up points. I would lean towards an Oklahoma City team total over as well if you're interested in that. But this is one that I stayed away from. It's 8.5 points. Grizzlies probably by 15. Could be. KD 30+ points. I can see it. All right, Nick, do you want to see my by double digits?
Okay. Oh, good God. Really? This is your by double digit game? I will find you that line after I'm done breaking down this game. I actually lean the other way, if I'm not mistaken. I had this game at a 232, and I have this game at Minnesota -4. Okay. So I was actually leaning towards the Minnesota money line in this game. I saw you were on the opposite side, so I'm going to stay off. But I lean towards Minnesota -130 money line in this game. But I will go ahead and find you your double digit line.
Houston has gone from a 2.5, and I see some 1.5s now. And if you look at it, Houston, the last 10 games, has lost 9 out of their last 10. Minnesota has actually played better lately. They've won their last 3. Why is this game only a 2? That doesn't make any sense. I will grab the Rockets outright, and I'll say the Rockets win this one by double digits. There you go, Nick. Rockets by double digits today. That's my bold take.
I'm typing that in now. I'm typing in that line.
Here, max I can get Rockets 9.5 plus 350.
Damn it, you took my thunder. I was gonna say yeah.
There you go. Rockets plus 3. I'm not 1-2.
Oh, you're 1-1.
1-1. Clippers lost and Magic won. Those are the only 2 I did by double digits to start off. There we go. Rockets by double digits in this one, plus 350. Let's get it. I think this is a big win for the Rockets, especially. The line just doesn't make sense to me. That's the big thing. The line just does not make sense. I'll go ahead and grab the Rockets. I got it 117 plus 117 money line. So there you go.
I personally disagree with this because I do lean Timberwolves, but I'm not betting it.
Fair enough. 2 games left, Nick, in the NBA.
This is the other game I did play. The Cleveland Cavaliers are -4.5 on the road against the Phoenix Suns. Total 213 in this game. I have the Suns as a favorite, -3, and I get it. Booker is not playing. So even if you move that 3 points because of no Booker, it's still a pick 'em for me. I don't see why the Suns are this big of a dog, and I'm going to go ahead and play them here. I got the Suns plus 4.5 in this game, and I think that was -110. So that's what I'll
say. I really like my play for this game. I got the under 217.5.
Woo!
Yeah. You know the last time these 2 teams played, what happened, Nick? 90-88. The Cleveland Cavaliers scored, ready for this? 33 points in the first half and won that game. Just let that one settle for a minute. That just shows, and the big thing with Phoenix for me, and this is why I took the under. Let's look at what they've done since they lost Booker. Fine. They scored 125 points versus Memphis to start off. Whatever. First game without him, they blow up. 102 versus Washington. 104 versus Toronto. 83 versus the Knicks. 88 versus Cleveland. 96 versus Miami. This team can't score without Booker. This team has really been struggling without him. And I will 100% jump on that under. 213, little bit of a different story now. I'm not sure whether or not I want to go. I don't think I would want to go after that one. But I do like the under in this game. Hand it to me. I got the 217. New England plus 8. And Ice is counting sheep. It's all right, Ice. We got one more game, and then we'll go to your ice skating. Final game of the day, Nick.
Yeah, we have the Clippers. They're 3.5-point favorites against the Atlanta Hawks. Total 234.5 in this game. I have this game projected at a 4.5, and I have this game projected at a 234. So I think the total is right, and I have a 1-point lean towards the Clips, and it's a no play for me.
This is my last shot with them. I'm grabbing the Clippers. It's my last shot with them. They went and got absolutely embarrassed by the Nuggets. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George played 14 and 18 minutes that game. And they sit them the next game. Are you kidding me? That is absolutely pathetic. If this team doesn't turn it around soon, beat up a bad Hawks team. This Hawks team is not good. Beat them up. This is my last kind of shot with them. I took a -4. It's down to 3.5, whatever. If you can't beat the Hawks, you don't deserve to be in the playoffs. Go ahead, give me the Clippers. Do something. Do something.
There you go.
Paul George is washed. He had 2 games this week and only 1 assist. They just might win. I just keep it under. I think they end the losing streak. I don't know if I can necessarily say that the Suns end the losing streak. When was the last time that they won? The last time they won was December 27th. They've lost 9 out of their last 10 games, and now they're 20-20. I said in the beginning of the year, I was not high on the Suns team. I really wasn't. As Nick said, saving his best for last.
Saving the best for last, absolutely.
F the Clippers. LL. Funny clip of Zubac trapped in the Timberwolves dance circle. Yes, that was funny. Let's head to the ice, Nick. Canucks or Canucks are against the fake Jets. The fake Jets are 185 faves. 6.5 is the total.
6.5 is the total. Ooh. The only problem is I don't. I forgot what the total was. Yeah, it's a 6.5. I don't know if I trust the Canucks to play an under, though. It is a daytime game, and I have this game projected for Hellebuck and Martin, 3.74 to 2.27. So I have the Jets -1 in this game at $1.11, and I believe that price is not available anymore. Because it's now 182 and 136, the money line and the puck line, which means you're going to be paying $1.19, which is still fine, I think, for this game. I don't have an interest in the total because I think this total is going to. I think I lean under, but I don't trust the Canucks to keep this game under. I do like Hellebuck to try to keep this game under. I could see this being 4-1, 5-1. Just not going to pull the trigger on the under. I am going to have the Winnipeg Jets, though. I got their -1 line. I would play this as long as you can get the -1 for -1, -120 or better.
Okay, that's fine. That face. Canucks money line.
Okay.
And Jets -1, Canucks team total under.
That's not a bad look. That's not a bad look. Yep.
We'll go to this one, Nick. The Stars are 130 faves against the Panthers. 6.5 is your total in this one.
Yeah. And looking at this one here, I have Ottinger and Bobrovsky projected in this one. 3.54 to 2.76 in favor of the Stars in this game. 6.3 projected goals. I do not trust the Panthers on the road. This is a Panthers team that has struggled away from Florida, and I can potentially see that happening again here. They are 8-12-1 on the road this year, so this is a team that's not been very good. And this is a Dallas Stars team that I saw this game when I ran my numbers. I have this more at a -160, -165 for the Stars, not a -130. I got the Stars at 130 in this game.
Going Stars. Hey. I will say this Florida team is quite disappointing this year. After winning the President's Cup last year.
President's Trophy last year.
President's Trophy, sorry. After winning the President's Trophy, they go and they can't even. They're not even in a playoff spot.
Not even close.
Not even close. They're right now 6 points behind the Islanders with 1 game in hand.
And I still don't understand that trade with Calgary.
It doesn't make sense. Very disappointing team. Stars, yes. All right, Tim, show's over. We went through the NFL and NHL. Roll the bumper, do your recap. Meet me at Higgs Show in 4 minutes. I'll be late to Higgs Show today. I lead under, but haven't played it. Fair. We'll go to this one, Nick, where we're going to take the Columbus Blue Jackets against the Washington Capitals. Caps are only a minus 335. 6.5 is the total.
Yeah, except for it's going to be Merzlikins in that. It's the second half of a back-to-back for the Blue Jackets, and they're coming off a big win against Carolina, which they got outplayed. They got outplayed in that game. 4.11 to 1.54 expected goals in favor of Carolina in that game. And Merzlikins is not a bettable goaltender. So no, thank you for me there. I had this game projected 5.46 to 2.52, 7.97 goals. I have this game over 6.5, and I rarely ever do this. I actually look for unders when it comes to these numbers, but having it projected for about 5.5 goals, I took over 4.5 team total at plus 135 for the Capitals in this game. I see this as a game where they're going to put up 5-6 goals against Merzlikins on a second half of a back-to-back. This is a Blue Jackets team that I don't trust defensively. So, give me the Capitals team total over 4.5 at plus 135. Even at the 4.5, that scares me. But hey, and then the full game over 6.5 at $1.06.
Okay, there you go. Columbus Columbus money line. Let's get it. Good show, Twins. Appreciate it. Good luck to everybody. Good luck to you. Pass, no value, fair. I was just kidding, Nick. We do appreciate the hockey part of the show as well. Both you guys good. Appreciate it. I don't usually bet overs on Capital games, but Capital's money line in the over.
Yeah, this is one where
sprinkle on Ovechkin.
Yeah, and a couple. If you're looking for goal scorer props, here are 2:
Chase Thompson,
Nicholas Backstrom, Tom Wilson. They make their returns back to the lineup, and they have a very easy opponent to put the puck in the back of the net in their first game back. Tom Wilson, Nicholas Backstrom.
True. Plus, there's no way they lose to the Blue Jackets. Anyways, we'll go ahead on to the next one. The Flames are minus 295 against the Blackhawks. 6 is your total in this one. Massive favorites, Nick.
Yeah, and one thing that makes me a little bit nervous is that it's not going to be Mrazek in net. It's going to be Stalock, which Stalock has been a little bit better of a goaltender as of late. And I when it was Mrazek, I had this Flames team projected for around 4 goals. And for Stalock, it's more like a 2.85. So I did play the team total over 3.5, but I'm not as confident on it anymore as I was. One thing I will make a move because I see them winning this game pretty comfortably today. And I think this is the best price we're going to see them at the rest of the season. I'm going to place it now. Full unit play. Calgary Flames to win the Pacific Division at plus 650. I just bet that now. I'm expecting this team to bounce back a little bit, to turn it around. And I got the Avalanche and I got the Flames as my 2 divisional futures. The Flames I'm expecting to turn around a little bit here. And when we look at the top of this Pacific Division, I don't trust the Kings. I don't trust the Kraken. And the Vegas Golden Knights are beat up a little bit. And we saw this last year. The Vegas Golden Knights led the division heading into the All-Star break, and they fell apart in the second half because of health. I think we could potentially see that again this year. I was super high on Vegas kind of heading into the year as well. The only problem is I said the one thing that concerned me was their health. And missing all the players that they are scares me. I am going to take the Calgary Flames to win the Pacific Division at plus 650.
There you go. Actually, you like Wilson. Blackhawks plus 1.5. Shush, Tim. Fair. Blackhawks money line. Let's get it. Parlay that with the Columbus Blue Jackets money line. Joe, let's do this. Come on. And then parlay that with the Coyotes today. They're hosting the Pittsburgh Penguins. Penguins minus 215. 6.5 is your total. Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to play a side for this game. I want to play the Yotes money line. I took it. I did not take the money line. I took the team total over instead. One thing we have seen with the Arizona Coyotes is offense has not been too much of a problem for them. It's just defensively for them. Vejmelka's taken a step back, and Ingram's been bad. And this is a team coming in off of a shutout loss against the Blackhawks. I'm expecting some offense from Arizona here. I don't think they get shut down again here. And they're facing a Penguins team that has struggled a little bit as of late. I'm projecting DeSmith in net, which is their backup. Yari, we don't know the status of Yari. And this is a Penguins team that has lost, I want to say, 5 straight games. And I think today can make it 6. This is a Penguins team that is starting to slip. They have lost 6 in a row, 7 of their last 8. I like the Coyotes in this game. I don't know if they win the game outright, but I like the team total over 2.5 more than anything here.
Can't wait to see the Sabres pass the Penguins. Anyways, Kings are my dark horse to win the Pacific. Yotes money line. Yotes eat the waddle. Less Penguins. The old Desert Dogs Coyotes money line, a slight sprinkle on the over. There you go. We get this beautiful matchup, Nick, that you probably absolutely love. Wild are minus 190 against the Blues. 6.5 is your total. Is it Jay Binney in net today?
I think it's kind of be Binnington in net. I can see Thomas Greiss. This is one where goalie confirmations are huge for me because there is a big question mark on the side of goaltending for the Minnesota Wild. One thing we know for sure is it's not going to be Marc-Andre Fleury. He has left the team for personal reasons. He will be returning with them, I believe, on Tuesday in New York.
He was just heartbroken that he lost in overtime to the Sabres.
I don't know. It's something in his personal life that I believe is going on. And on the other side, for Gustafsson, he was out with an illness last game. He was skating around a little bit today. We don't know if he's going to be starting. If he's unable to go, it'll be McIntyre.
Joey McIntyre?
No. Let me get.
That would be the right stuff.
All right.
Sorry.
And it would be Zane McIntyre, who they called up from the AHL. The one thing that scares me about that is it would be his debut. So this is one of those where I need to know the goalies. If it's Greiss and Gustafsson, I'm taking them Wild -1 in this game. If it's Greiss and Gustafsson. Gustafsson has been amazing, and I don't trust Greiss. If it's Greiss and McIntyre, the over is in play. If it's Binnington and McIntyre, I need to know who the goalies are before I can go ahead and bet this game. So this is a pass for me at the moment. If I get the right combination of Gustafsson and Greiss or Binnington, I don't care who's in net really for the Blues. If Gustafsson is in net, I'll take the Wild -1.
Should we ask the Wild headquarters who he thinks is starting to?
I asked him. He's not 100% sure, but he likes the over.
Fair enough. Blues money line. Lenny's favorite goalie, Blues money line, a reverse puck line, of course, over. WWE superstar Drew McIntyre side with the Wild. Where's Terry? He almost blocked me last night. No, I'm kidding. He's okay. He's okay. Hey, we got a good game, so that's all that matters. Anyway, Toronto Maple Leafs and the Flyers are going at it. The Maple Leafs are -205. That's a total of 6. That's interesting to see. The Flyers are playing today, so that means they have their second leg of a back-to-back tomorrow.
Yes, which means we're either going to get which means one today is going to be Hart or Urson, and then the other one's going to go tomorrow. Both have been solid. I lean under in this game as well. I don't know if I can really try, but that's kind of a tough ask on a second half of a back-to-back. I have this game projected 2.99 to 2.43 in favor of the Toronto Maple Leafs in this game. I lean under 6. I did not pull the trigger in this one. I may bet it later, but this is a pass for me at the moment. Lean under, and kind of want to see the price you can get with the team total under for the what do you call it, with the Leafs. You get 3.5 minus 110. I don't hate that. So I lean that way. Lean Leafs team total under, full game under.
Sounds good. The chosen one. Whatever happened to the goalie.
Yeah.
Okay. If the Flyers money line, Hart is confirmed.
Thank you. I lean under.
There you go. Which means we're going to get the backup tomorrow against the Sabres. Nice. Final game of the NHL card for today, Nick. The Bruins are massive minus 190 favorites, 290 favorites against the Ducks. No quack attack in this one, 6-0 total.
Yeah. Looking at this spot for me, I got to nothing in this game at the moment. I'm projecting Swayman and Gibson. I have this game projected 3.88 to 2.75, so 6.63 goals. So I think the over may be the look in this game. Over 6. That's definitely something that is on my radar. That I may make a play at the end of the show. So I'm looking at the over 6 in this game. And I don't really see value on a team total though. So this is probably not going to be a double up spot. 2.5 for the Ducks is plus 105 against Swayman. That's not a terrible look. But for me, I'm going to just go probably with the over 6 in this game when I get around to it. But I think the Ducks are a live dog in this game.
You mean a live duck?
Sure.
Quack. By the way, guys, interact with the poll if you guys want to. Anyways, the Leafs, Clowns, I lean over, but they've been lackluster. Fair. I'm so late. Hi, guys. What's up, Markel? Ducks plus 1.5. Very much looking at the Ducks money line, too. Why don't we just parlay the Ducks money line? We'll go ahead and match them up with the Coyotes and the Blackhawks and the Columbus Blue Jackets. There you go. There's your big money parlay.
Yeah.
Okay. Bruins team total under. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. One thing, Tim. There is a NFL play trending on Twitter right now. Do you want to take a guess what that NFL play is that is trending on Twitter? It is not the Bills.
Steelers.
It is Steelers minus 2.5. Steelers minus 2.5 is trending on Twitter. You guys know what to do.
Sounds good. That is all the games, Nick. We finally made it through all the games. 1 hour and 40 minutes. Holy crap, what a show. We'll go ahead and quickly pay the bills before we head on out. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. We appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below. Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. It's all linked down below. Make sure you guys are checking out Ballin' Out with Tim Earle every day there's at least 4 NBA games on the slate. It premieres at 7 a.m. On the Picks and Parleys YouTube channel. It's a pre-recorded video. Make sure you guys are also checking out SeatGeek for all your concert tickets and sporting event ticket needs. ESPN checkout, $20 off your first purchase. Rams, yes. Thanks a ton for the information. Let's have a good day. Let's do it. Kirk Cousins gets his 3rd rushing touchdown today. Plus 800. No. Browns, yes, Browns. Recapping for today, I am in the NBA. Hold on, I messed this up. In the NBA, I'm on the Pacers. I'm on the Rockets, the Suns, and the Clippers today. Any NFL, if there's an under, I'm on it. There you go. Nick?
Yeah. every under today. If you want my full card, it's on Twitter. But my sides for today, Browns, money line, Bucks first half, plus a half, Patriots plus 7.5. I got the Dolphins at a pick 'em. Ravens plus 10.5, Bears plus 7.5, Giants plus 16, Rams plus 6 money line, Lions plus 5 in money line. For the FCS National Championship game today, I'm on the North Dakota State Bison plus 5 and money line. In the NBA, I'm on the Miami Heat plus 4 and plus 4.5. In the NHL, I am on the Winnipeg Jets -1. I am on the Dallas Stars money line. I'm on the Capitals team total over 4.5 at plus 135 and the full game over 6.5 at -106. I'm on the Arizona Coyotes team total over 2.5 -110. I'm on the Flames team total over 3.5 -150. And my final, and I did add one more play. I did add Ducks Bruins over 6 -109.
There you go. Nick, go ahead. Finish today. Oh, sorry. A couple more chats. Trent will be in shambles about his Steelers loss. What? The Steelers -2.5 is trending?
No way they
Buckeyes.
lose.
Buckeyes first half in college basketball? Sure. We have that one as a pick 'em. All right, Nick, finish on out for today.
Yeah, that's going to just about do it for this one. We want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESB, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. I want to thank you guys as always for watching, and good luck with everything today.